I'm here with your weekly collective reading. So, as always, just take the message if it fits. If it's not for you this week, that's okay. Remember to check out the links to book your own private reading if you wish, or obviously just take this message as it fits. So, let's see what's going on this week ahead. Remembering, guys, that even though I read for this particular week, it can sometimes evolve over a couple of weeks, maybe even up to a month. So, just be mindful that if things get said, doesn't necessarily mean it's like always going to be right on the time, but if it's for you, it will probably show up when it's ready, okay? So just being open to that. Now let's go. Wow. Okay, so this week I see a lot of us actually really leaning into that stability, like that stable foundation, that king energy of like, yes, this is what I want my kingdom to look like, so to speak. I'm seeing some of you pick out like paint colors. So maybe some of you are like, painting, whether that be craft or whether that be like painting a house or like, your home, doing some renovations, that kind of thing. But I'm seeing you really look at like your environment and go, okay, I'm ready to do some changes here. I'm ready to like really make this stable, to make this my kingdom, like my home, where I feel safe, where I feel stable. And then we have sorry, there was a glitch in the computer. And then, even the dog here is really standing out. Red is the color of the root chakra as well. So, that's very much about grounding, again, feeling safe, secure financially, physically. And dog is a very representative of loyalty. So, it'll be really, I think for some of you, you're really looking also at your friendship circles, mentors, partners, and really starting to, consider whether or not, who's loyal to you, who is worthy of staying by your side, through this transformation. So really, I feel like this week is going to be about that stability, that foundations, and looking at where your environment is and where you are physically, and then obviously, doing the changes necessary to complement that. Now, this is also a very action-based energy, the king. And then, like I said, the red is also very representative of power, of, like I said, stability, groundedness, and it is also representative of fire. So we are in Aries season, so I feel like this is going to be a real kind of theme throughout the next month. So definitely consider looking at your physical world a little bit more this month and taking action when necessary. Side by side from that, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is also about that energy, that feminine flow, that passion, that excitement, that creativity. So with the King and the Queen energy beside each other, I feel like a lot of you are really learning or have been learning how to work your masculine and feminine energies to create your life, to create those passion projects, to create, like I said, the home environment. That's a very big one at this moment. But to create the relationships, the foundations, the businesses, all that stuff that you want in your life. You are feeling it, you're vibing it, and you're like, oh my God, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I'm going to work towards, and I'm going to complement that by making sure my environment and like the people around me and my physical health and everything else are complementing, bringing this to life. So I feel like Spirit's really like using that higher connection, and like to your spirit world, to your, like I said, the mindset kind of, really up in the air, creativity, spiritually connected, and then you've got this grounding energy of your King of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you are really starting to learn how to balance between the two. So when to connect to spirit, when to connect to your higher self, but when to come down into the physical world. And that is just like the ultimate goal. So, well done. And if you're not feeling it, like I said, this is the energy undercurrent of Aries season. So, use it, dig into it, grab it. Start with the basics, the foundations, the physical world. What does it look like? Does it complement you? Does it complement your goals and your dreams and your creations? And if not, where can you take action to make changes? Okay, like I said, really focusing on the home, but that could also be environment in general. So your workplace, your home, where you're spending time, who you're spending time with, all that stuff, how you're looking after your body, so take that as it fits. And yeah, like I said, really leaning into that creative queen energy, knowing exactly what you want, what you're willing to go after, and what you're passionate about, really, really aligning to that passion. So thing I love about this reading is that then we have the Eight of Cups. So this is really sort of showing me, again, when you go through this process, you're going to say, oh, okay, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that old habit. I don't need those people. I don't need that job. I don't need this house. I don't need whatever. But whatever is like, it could even be as simple as your clothes, like the clothes in your closet. You might do a bit of a spring clean and go, I don't relate to any of these clothings anymore, or I need new ones because I've not treated myself for a while to some new clothes. Maybe some things still have tags on. Like I said, I just see decluttering a closet and just kind of being like, I don't need this anymore. So again, I feel like there's going to be a lot of realization through this week or onwards, in the sense of, I don't need this anymore. I don't need to keep putting stuff into these cups that just don't give me anything back. And that's going to relate different to everyone. Like I said, it could be as simple as decluttering the closet. It could be as full on as leaving a relationship or a job. Okay. But just know that really give your environment a good look over this week. Really see where you can bring more stability and loyalty into your life. And really get grounded, really sink into that physical world a little bit more, but don't let yourself disconnect from your passions and creations. I feel like you know how to I'm seeing like this, almost like when you get that slime and you stretch it out, you bring it in, you circle it around. Like I see you kind of doing that, like you're weaving things. You're able to stretch it, you're able to bring it in, you're able to mold it. So, that's what I mean. You're able to look at things, identify how you feel, and look at the physical and say, well, that doesn't match. So let's make some changes. And that's just powerful. That is how you create a great life. That is how you feel in control. That is how you are manifesting and co-creating with the universe. So it's a very, very powerful energy to be using, guys. So tap into it. And at the bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Wands. So this is that kind of, again, packing up, walking away, dropping the burdens. Like, you don't need to keep, carrying the load up the hill. Just, leave it. Go another direction. So I do see a completion here for that. Like I said, there's a lot of walking away energy. There's a lot of, I see someone literally just dropping something. So, maybe you've been, holding that baggage, holding that weight, and I see you just go, screw this, and you just drop it. It's quite funny. So, yeah, that's really, really, really great energy. And, I love this card as she's walking towards the sunlight and just leaving that old cup behind. So guys, I hope that helps, and as always, if you feel like you aren't quite there yet, just know it is coming, but you also have to take the action steps and be committed to yourself. If you do feel like you have some blocks or some things coming up, healing work can be very beneficial for you, or if you want something more specific, we can do a personal reading to, so just obviously hit the link, let me know, and thanks for tuning in. Have a great week, guys.